Great day. We are continuing to use the three different strategies: the area model, standard model, and the distributive property to multiply a two-digit by one-digit number. And here we go. So I have the number 63 times 6, and I'm going to split my board up. I'm going to do two lines to give me three parts, and we're going to solve it. So first I'm going to do my multiples of 6 that will stay on my board. $48, 54, 60, 66, and 72. Okay, so I'm going to do, here's the area model, distributive, and the standard algorithm. Okay, so first I'm going to do the distributive property. So we have two digits here, so that means I'm going to have two sets of parentheses. We're multiplying by 6, so 6 will go first. The expanded form for 63 is 60, and then 3. Okay? Now I'm ready to use my multiples to solve. Well, 6 times 6, I'm going to come over to my multiples and count down 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 36. Drop down 1 0. Plus 6 times 3, go down 3. 1, 2, 3, 18. And now I'm going to do two lines because I have two numbers. And that will help me keep it organized in the right place values where they need to be. 8, 7, 3. So that is the distributive property. And now the area model, which is very similar. I have two numbers, so I should have two boxes. So one line will give me two boxes. We're multiplying by 6. And our expanded form is 60 plus 3. Okay, 6 times 6 is 36. And the 0 drops in the box. 6 times 3, 18. And now I'm going to do my two lines because I have two numbers to 63, two digits in that number, and I have 300, 6 tens, 0 ones, 1 10, 8 ones. I'm going to add that together. 8, 6 plus 1 is 7, 3 plus 0 is 3, 378. Now standard algorithm, we want everyone to eventually get to and be comfortable. Now, the reason why the students are taught all three methods, they're tested in some way using all three methods. So I want them to be well versed and being able to, when I say area model, they know exactly what to write. Because right now they're still with distributive property. Which one does that look like? So that's what I'm trying to normalize, that these are the different processes of multiplication in ways that in which you would see it on a test. Or given to you in higher grades and higher math, 36, 37. And so that's why we are wanting to be proficient in all three methods. Okay? So this is what they're expected to do on their homework. They were given one problem, and I want them to do the area model, the distributive property, and the standard algorithm. so we're going to do another one. Let's do 491 times 6. Again, I want to bring down my multiples of 6 because a lot of us have moved into the 6s, so I'm trying to be intentional of using that regular. Most of us know our 3s and 4s fluently. Trying to write smaller so I can fit it. Let me get my 48. Let's do that one again. Excuse me for my voice, it's allergies. Trying to keep that intact. Okay, so with this one, I just want to highlight the distributed properly. Now this time there are 3 digits, so therefore I need 3 sets of parentheses. And we're multiplying by 3. By 6. So that will go first. The number that we multiply, that number is going to go first in each set of parentheses. And now this number is red, 491. So that's exactly what I'm going to write. This being the form is 491. And now I'm ready to use my multiples to solve. 6 times 4. All my multiples of 6, I'm going down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives me 24. How many zeros? There are 2. I'm going to bring them straight down. Plus 6 times 9. I'm going to count down 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That puts me at 54. How many zeros? 1. Bring that down. Plus 6 times 1 is 6. So I put 6 here. I'm going to do 3 lines because I have 3 digits in this number, and I'm going to do it up here. So I have my 2,400, my 540, and my 6. I'm going to add those up. 6, 4, 9, and 2. So 2,946. Okay. Now, some of the students we have moved on to division, and some have an example for homework that I want them to try out. And again, all students do not have these. Those that were ready to move on, those are the students where we came to the back table in their group time to do that. So this is where everyone else will be moving ahead to next week. Okay. So 36 divided by 3. And we're dividing by 3. That's our divisor. So again, we're going to do our multiples of 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36. And I'm going to do my area box. We're dividing by 3, so that goes outside of the box. And look closely at how I do the dividend. That's the number that goes inside of the area. I'm going to put my 3 here and this 6 right here. And I'm leaving the space in between intentionally, and you'll see why in a few. So the first thing, they're looking at only that first digit. And this is telling me on my multiples of this number, I cannot pass the number 3. Okay, so where am I going to stop? On 3. You can stop on 3. You just can't go over 3. Okay, so how many did I go down on my multiples of 3? Only 1. So I'm going to put my 1 right here. Okay, so let me go back and backtrack. Let's look at it one more time on how we ended up with 1 there. You're looking at this digit here. Only 1 digit, the very first one. And you cannot pass this on the multiple. So we cannot pass the number 3. So as I go down to my multiples, I can stop on 3. I can't go over 3 because 6 is too big. How many did I go down on my multiples? 1. So that 1 will go right here. Next, the number with the dot and this number, are they the same? Yes, so they're the same, so I do not need to subtract them. I'm going to go to my next number. Well, my next number is now a 6. I cannot pass 6 on my multiples, so I can stop right here on 6. How many did I go down? Exactly right, 2. 1, 2. So I'm going to put that right there. Is the number with the dot and this number here the same? Yes. So I'll leave it. I'm done with it. There's no other number in the box. So our quotient, which is the answer to our division problem, is 12. Is 12. Now, we can check it. Division is something where you can check and you'll know you're right. There's no guessing game to it. So we're going to take the quotient, which is the answer to the division problem, which is 12, and we're going to multiply it by the divisor. Now, I'm multiplying it standard, but if area is your stronger suit, that means 9 out of 10 times you do area and you get the answer right, then you need to do area rather than standard. If you do distributive property correctly, do that. Whichever one is your best one, that's the one I want you to do. So if you're not quite there with standard yet, then you need to be doing area or you need to be doing distributive property, okay, to check your work when it comes to your multiplication. So 2 times 3, 1, 2, okay, that's 6. 3 times 1 is 3. And I get back the dividend, the number in the box. When you get back the number in the box, which is called the dividend, that's how you know you're correct. Okay? Now let's do one more with the division. And I want to do, let's see. (96) divided by 6. So now I'm gonna do my what? My multiples of 6. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60, 66, 72. Okay. Let me do that closer up. I'm going to do my area box. 9 goes here, 6 goes there, and I have my 6 here. Okay? Now, we're starting with just that first number. You cannot go over 9 on your multiples. So where would I stop? I'm going to have to stop on 6 because 12 is too big. But I can stop on 6. It just can't go over 9. So how many did I go down on the multiples of 6? Only 1. So that means the 1 goes up here because I only was able to go down 1 multiple. So now the number with the dot and this number here, are they the same number? No, they are different. That means I need to subtract. So I'm going to subtract the number that has the dot from it, and that gives me 3. Now this 3 here, I'm going to draw an arrow just right to the box pointing where that 3 goes, and it goes right here. And now my new number is 36. So now I need to get as close as I can to 36 without going over. How close can I get? Exactly 36. How many did I go down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The number with the dot, is that the same as the number here? Yes, it is. So I'm done with that number. There's no other number in the box. So I have my quotient, which is the answer to a division problem, and that is 16. Okay, now I'm going to check. 16 times 6, that's 36. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 3 is 9. So when it matches the dividend or your number that's inside the box, that lets you know that your division work is correct. And that's all I have today. Happy mathing.